If you're a sport lover in the house, let me hear you say, Ayo, Ayo. That's right. And if you're yet to subscribe, let me hear you say, no. Now hit that subscription button if you're yet to subscribe to this channel. Without further ado, let's just dig in. Guess what? Ruben Amorim still has the backing of Manchester United minority owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe, despite doubt over his future at Old Trafford. United 3-1 defeat at Brentford on Saturday was their third in 6 Premier League games amid a poor start to the season that includes a Carabao Cup humiliation at Grimsby Town. Amorim, who was appointed midway through United's worst season in more than half a century, has now picked up just 34 points from his 33 league games in charge. However, it's understood that United are still behind their 40-year-old head coach, and Ratcliffe is refusing to panic. It's understood that Ioannis Bellonier believes Amorim deserves time to work his players after United spent £236 million on new signings in the summer. United sources said on Sunday that the club are not lining up any replacement after the defeat at Brentford left his team in 14th place on the table. Amorim insisted that he's not concerned about his job and remains confident he can turn United's season around. He said, "I am always comfortable with the job. I am not concerned. It is not my decision." According to him, he said, "I will do the best I can. Every minute I am here. I am never concerned about my job. I am not that kind of guy. I'm always doing my job. If I win, if I'm in a different state of mind, that is normal. But I'm always confident because I know what to do. I've always taken a lot of responsibilities on my shoulder. We can play better and we need to play better. It's like ups and downs. When you win, you feel that the momentum is here. And when you lose, you go back to the same place and you fight again for one win that can help you to create the momentum. I can tell you more than I say every time I lose the game. Sometimes you see one team that performs really well and you see improvements. And then sometimes you have some games that you don't see and you don't see that improvement. That gives you the confidence to say that Manchester United is going to get back. So it's always the same conversation. It depends on the next game. So let's try to win the next game and to improve certain things." Come to think of it, I like how unmoved he is. And it's fact, it's actually the reality. Most times when you win a game, you get that thrill, that adrenaline drive, adrenaline rush. And you feel like this is the moment, there is no going back, best moment of your life, everything is going according to plan. But then when you feel the match, it's almost like you've gone back to square one, and the pressure mounts on the managers and mounts on the coach. And trust fans, most people do not see the good you've done so far. Most people do not see the goals you've scored so far. They just hammer on the matches you have lost so far and the poor arrangement and the poor planning and the this and the that. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown, guys. It's not easy. Although some netizens have, come out to express themselves. This one said, "I felt for the first time, just through instincts, watching it on the television, seeing players' faces and body language, that there might be an element of players really doubting the system and what's going on. There was something that happened in that game that I mentioned on my podcast 2 or 3 weeks ago that I said we couldn't see again. I said that Mason Mount ended up at left wing back. They're striking to your plan, and there's your coach that's got an idea and making sure that he delivers that idea and not flip-flopping with his idea with players, which can sometimes undermine what you're trying to achieve. Manchester United, do better." Another netizen said, "We really need your patience and courage. Keep on fighting." Another netizen says, "This team is playing rubbish, and you're very comfortable with it. What kind of coach are you?" This netizen says, "So you mean Madrid, Barca, Chelsea, PSG, Bayern, Liverpool, Inter Milan and so on will keep a manager like Amorim after an awful result he set at the club?" It's only stupid board like United that would do such a thing. Even Championship club will not tolerate this nonsense at all. We are too unambitious as a club. This netizen says they will back him until he relegates Manchester United. Netizens. Like I said earlier, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. It's not as easy as it may seem from outside or from afar. These heads, these coaches, these managers be doing a lot. Maybe one of these days, step into a place of position and see how it feels like. Although you're the bosses, you're the fans, you're the ones that see these things and you know how far these people have come. So let's still hear from you guys. Have you actually lost hope in Amorim's ability to champion this